Hey there, Dr. Freeman. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. This will probably be the last video you see on our channel here. We're going to give you a quick, brief synopsis of our final thoughts on the books, the class itself, and all the materials we learned. With that being said, Cherry, take it away.
So in this class, I really learned a lot about the advancement of technology and how even since I was in high school, what a huge help it's been on the economical and educational success of the world. Any further advancements, I think, will henceforth help our future workforce, and educational system. AI, I think it may take over many jobs, but I believe it'll also strengthen other jobs and perhaps provide different jobs. Um, the book that I really enjoyed the most was the Employeepreneur book, and I really connected with it because I'm currently in a job that I do not want to do the rest of my life, but it is a necessity at the moment to finish college and get into my dream job of being a rehabilitation counselor. I really enjoyed working with this team. Everybody has been really helpful, and I will let the others take it away. Go ahead.
Hey there, Dr. Freeman. So just to reiterate some of the things that Cherry said, I also found Employeepreneur to be one of the more impactful books that I've read this semester. And to be honest, like throughout my academic career, all of the other books have definitely brought up some really great perspectives and how technology is impacting the vocational world as well as our personal lives. Um, but I think Employeepreneur kind of brought that silver lining back of like knowing that our individualistic selves are not just wrapped around a vocation, a job, because of like the older standards of, hey, you need to be loyal to a company, you need to stay there whether you like it or not. But really kind of bringing it back to our mental health and our well-being matters, and that we need to know what our self-worth is truly worth. So with that, I think it's just like really brought about a lot of perspectives and a lot of thoughts throughout this class of like reflecting on what it is that we're trying to get out of our vocations, what it is that we want to do for the future of our jobs and our careers and our lives. And I think this class has been really impactful in the way that not only has it been engaging and interactive, but really kind of there's at times where I would be sitting at work and I'm just think like, man, what I'm doing right now is reflective of the readings and the materials that we've gone over. And I don't honestly don't think I've ever really had too much of like my other classes impacting my life and my career as much as this one. With that being said, I really enjoyed the class. I really enjoyed working with these individuals here. Um, it is a little bit different doing things virtually and online. I've never had an online class before. So I just really enjoyed kind of having this team dynamic and really still feeling like I was engaging with everyone and the class itself through a virtual setting.
Hey, Dr. Freeman, this is Rassan Crawford here. Before I even start, I just wanted to kind of piggyback off what Javier said and say, thanks to this class and also you guys just for, for your leniency and, all your effort that you put in terms of the virtual atmosphere and just rolling with all the punches that it gave us. So I just wanted to say thanks. That was really special. Now getting into, my specific synopsis, the book I had was The Future of the Professions. It kind of just gave us brief insights on kind of the future of all the professions such as lawyers, doctors, engineers, teachers, professors, and that type of ordeal. Something interesting about the book was this notion of pride and how the authors, this notion of craft and how the authors detailed that craft is something that a lot of people take pride in when what they're doing. It's a special skill. It's not just something that you hate to do. It's you take pride in your craft. And some insight, to the future of what I thought about this whole class and all is this class was really special to me because it really prompted me to get going on looking into my profession, my future profession. I think when you think about the 50-year outlook of your own profession, it kind of prompts you to really have to understand the current stance of your profession in order to even understand the 50-year outlook. So I think in order to predict the 50-year outlook, you really have to have a well and keen understanding of the current, the current position or standing of the whatever profession you choose. So that really pushed me to really get going, and motivated me to really get going on understanding my profession and studying and researching it and understanding where it's going from here. So that's all I got. I just wanted to say thanks, and I look forward to building with you guys in the future.
Hi, Dr. Freeman. I think one of the big takeaways from this class was the fact that technological advancement is going to happen, whether we like it or not. And it's important that we're prepared for that. The last book we read talked about kind of mapping that future. And I think if you're not prepared for that technological advancement, you're going to kind of get left in the dust. One of the people I interviewed for my video said that we're leaving a lot of older employees behind with that advancement. I liked in the textbooks how we kind of got two different approaches to it. I felt that Susskind, maybe not the right word to use, but was kind of a little bit more reactive to technological advancement. He was kind of like, it's going to happen, we're just going to have to accept it and roll with it and do whatever we need to do. And then O'Reilly kind of had more of a proactive approach as far as that we kind of have a say right now as we're mapping the future of what it's going to look like and how that's going to affect our life. I have to say I kind of liked the O'Reilly perspective better. But all in all, this was a great class. It gave some great perspectives to a topic that I had never thought of before. So thank you, and I will pass it to Rose.
Hi, Dr. Freeman. I have really enjoyed this class too, because this is not tech in particular and AI specifically, certainly not something I have spent a lot of time thinking about. I too liked the Employeepreneur book best, probably because what I am doing right now to earn a living is not at all what I feel that my vocation is, although there's a lot to be learned in childcare certainly as well. But I really felt like all of the books, I took away the same thing, which is it doesn't really matter very much to me what avenues we take to get to our future. I think as far as, what forms of technology are used or whether we go this route or that route creatively or innovatively, I think that the most important thing for us as humans is to hold our truth loosely and understand that what we believe is our reality may be entirely different, and it may not take that long into the future for it to be really different. And we need to bring our values and our beliefs about what's right and wrong and what's important and unimportant with us and face those innovations and those new creations in the way we want to as human beings, and not fight the actual tools and the knowledge itself, because that's missing the point enormously. The point is not what technology we use to get toward our future. The point is what mindset do we face our future with, and our positivity and our discretion and humility and the care we take to put human beings and their well-being first. That is what the important thing is. And that is what I feel each of those authors in their own way was saying, although they kind of got there in different ways. Anyway, I would also just like to thank this team so much for their understanding and support of me. I had kind of a shoot storm of health issues this semester, and I was MIA a bunch of times, and you guys did not bail on me, and I really appreciate that. And yeah, this whole class and this group in particular have been a very enjoyable experience, and I thank you for that. I'll throw it back to Javier now.
Well, Dr. Freeman, with that being said, thank you again for your time and your energy in instructing this course and really kind of helping us engage with the materials. That being said, I think that's my final thoughts. Not sure if anybody else has any last minute things to add.
Thank you so much, Dr. Freeman. It was a great class, and I absolutely loved working with everybody on this team.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Freeman. And with that, we hope you have a great night and a great rest of your year.